get down to brass tacks, gentlemen.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's just cut the crap and get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
But let's get to brass tacks here.
Bloody good double.
I figured I'd try something new. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's good.
Hello, everyone. It's the Brass Tacks Podcast, episode 75. Hopefully this time the stream won't shit out on us again. And hopefully YouTube leaves us alone and doesn't take down our video again.
Dude, next week you should do the Ollie G one. Stop trying to shag the birds and fight the geezers.
Dog, then I have to go and cut up that clip. I gotta find that
Stop trying to
clip.
shag the birds and fight the geezers. It's all right.
All right, we're your hosts, Rick and Adam. My name's
Google it.
Rick.
Yep.
That's Adam. And of course, we're joined by the beautiful and talented executive intern, Logan.
Hello.
And we've got a full show for you guys. And before we get into anything too serious, we need to acknowledge that a legend in media has bitten the dust. So bless up to Larry King.
Larry King.
Bless up, bless up. I was like, I mean, it's not surprising. The dude had COVID. He's fucking 100-something years old. I mean, he's 87, but that's close enough.
He's
And
also like beat cancer, I think, a couple times.
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. The dude's kind of a road warrior when it comes to that type of shit.
He had some crazy stories on O&A.
Yeah, yeah. He gave some really good appearances on that show. And then basically, like, when I first read this article, I learned about it this morning when I woke up, and I was kind of like, okay, yeah, I mean, old guy dies. I'm not really super surprised. And yeah, he's a legend and shit like that. But really, I was kind of pissed off because this dude has like a 2-year-old or like a 3-year-old or something like that. Like, this dude just hasn't stopped having kids. And I'm like, you selfish fuck.
Well, I think he's had a couple of different wives, right?
Yeah, yeah, but that's the thing. Like, why do these guys always have to
I know.
There's some guys that are just like, oh, just got to keep spreading the seed, you know, and shit like that. But it's like,
well, it's because he knows that, like, the women trick him into it because
yeah,
then they have a meal ticket on top of any alimony from divorce.
Yeah, he was one of those like serial wedding guys. Like, he was
monogamy guys.
Yeah, I don't understand that shit. Like, especially if you're at that age and you have that kind of wealth, you know, these bitches are not out here loving you for who you are.
Oh, he knows
Look
that.
at this
He doesn't
guy.
care. But
Yeah.
he still gets to bang a hot chick.
I get it. I mean, but just,
He has tons of money, so why not, you know?
can he even get hard at 87?
No. Well, no, he probably can't also.
Clearly, he can have a kid.
Well, yeah, good point,
Well,
actually.
No, I don't think he. I mean, they might give him some shots because he had prostate cancer. He has prostate removed.
Oh, yeah. So, well, I mean,
I don't think you can really get an erection if you have your prostate removed, right?
you bring up a good point, because remember a while back I told you guys about a particular procedure that I witnessed when I worked in the operating room. So if you do go through something like a prostate removal or something like that and you lose, you know, your ability to get hard, they also do this with diabetic patients and shit like that too, because your you know, diabetes can fuck up your pee-pee. And basically what they do is they remove one of your testicles and they replace it with a pump, and they split your penis in half and they line your penis shaft with this balloon, and it's attached to that little pump in your empty nut bag there, and you just pump it up, and then there's a release valve in your pelvic lining there, like right by your pelvic bone. You push it down and it deflates your cock. But the horrible thing about this procedure is that it takes like a year to recover from it. And if you get erections and shit like that, it'll pop the stitching and you have to like get it re-stitched up. And it's just a really shitty procedure.
Well, they also have like these Priapus or Priapus shots. Like they apparently, you see the commercials? I don't know. Like there's this thing, and there's like a little pill, and you put it in your dick hole or something, and it shoots into your dick hole.
Oh.
Yeah. And then it dissolves in there, and then like gives you a boner or something, I think.
What the fuck is that about? What's it called again?
Priapus shot?
Priapus.
Or
yeah.
Priapus shot?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to figure out.
Yeah,
can you look that up, Logan?
Yeah,
or
that's
I
what
think you're already on it.
Yeah.
Don't correct me, bitch. You hear Logan popping back off at me? I'm over here trying to steer the ship. I've been doing this since I was 18. But it just pisses me off. Like, this is just selfish shit to do. Like, this kid, I mean, at the same time, though, the kid's going to grow up being fucking taken care of. The kid's not, he's going to want for nothing. But what do you do if you have children in your 80s? Do you, like, do one of those 51st date things where you do pre-recorded messages and stuff like that? Like, this kid's going to be 18, and all of a sudden, you know, his mom goes into the attic and brings out a box with, like, a tape recorder and a pack of cigarettes on it.
There was a Michael Keaton movie about that. Just like
so what it is it takes the plasma and injects it into the penis to promote erections and tissue growth.
And it's a pill you put in your pee-pee?
The doctor does it, yeah, but basically they inject it like directly into the penis.
That sucks.
No, there's definitely another one where it's like a pill that gets dropped into your shaft or something. I swear. I swear I saw it, dude. I've gotten like,
STD tests before and stuff like that where they put the swab in your wee-wee. I couldn't imagine them like pushing like a pill into it and having it fucking dissolve in there. That's so I don't know. I don't like that stuff, man. I don't like.
Yeah, Logan is gonna have to Google penis injection pill.
Just penis injections. There's that one guy in Germany that like had that addiction to shooting silicone in his dick because he just wanted a bigger and bigger dick. Vice did a feature on him, but he was like just super into the leather scene and like having anonymous gay sex, and he just had this giant silicone cock.
What's with the leather scene?
I don't know. Some people are just into the leather. It's like a bondage thing.
Right, but I want to know what is it because it's tight onto someone's skin or something? Is that the...
It's probably more of a tactile thing, I would guess.
I
think fetishes, because people have latex fetishes as well.
What's the difference between latex and leather?
Just the fucking material that they're made out of, maybe?
Well, I mean, is it more like elastic or...
Latex is absolutely more elastic than leather. What kind of question is that?
I don't know.
Oh my God. They should give you penis injections just for punishment.
The only things I wear are sweatpants and jeans. So
yeah, same here. Dude, I wore jeans. Like normally I wear linen pants and I wear jogging pants and stuff. Yesterday I wore jeans for the first time in like 6 months. And like I'm not about it because for some reason I was talking to Adam about this earlier, but like I have a bunch of new underwear that my mom got me for Christmas, and they've got the cool little dick pouch in them. So you feed your shaft through the little hole and it sits in a little pouch, and it's super nice. It just keeps everything there, and your balls hang behind it. And it's like a thicker material, feels nice and stuff like that. I'm realizing that.
Do they have a separate pouch for the balls?
No. It sits as a divider kind of.
Okay.
So like your dick and balls, if you get sweaty and stuff like that, it's not sticking together and sticking on your thigh and stuff. Because as we get older, you know, like Adam and I, we're getting into our 30s. You know, we're starting to get in there, and you know, stuff starts sagging, stuff starts drooping down and shit. And I'm gonna tell you right now, thank you, Mom, because those came in handy. I made a mistake wearing those jeans. It was hotter than I thought it was gonna be inside, and if it had not been for those separating underwears, I would have been in ball soup all day.
I'm going to try this. Yeah, I've been sticking strictly to black Calvin Klein boxer briefs for about 5 years. So
5 years of Klein, huh?
That's it. That's the only underwear I wear.
Adam's. You can tell he's new money because Adam's only been using Calvin Klein underwear for 5 years.
No, it's just comfortable. But I'll try these pouch ones. Throw an ad out there.
Yeah.
Plugola here.
Yeah, I'll have to send you the link to them and shit. They came in a 7-pack, so you have one for every day of the week, and they're color coded too. So it's just a rainbow pack of dick hole underwear. And it's funny because the inside the dick hole, it's got a hem around it. It's like a really solid pair of underwear. You can tell when you put them on. You're like, all right, dude, everything's lifted, separated, feeling good.
What do you mean by color coded? They're all different colors.
Really? All the waistbands are different colors.
Just waistbands?
Yeah,
just waistbands.
They're solid black, but they have the different color waistbands. Like the ones I'm wearing now.
I don't know if I could do that.
The ones I'm wearing now are like a hunter orange.
I can see that.
Can you see?
Unfortunately.
Do you see?
Can you see?
Yeah. Can't you see? Copyright.
Oh.
So yeah, bless up, Larry. Bless up. That's kind of fucking whack though, leaving that kid behind like that. You're a whack dad, Larry.
Bad dad.
Fuck Larry King. Nah, I should say all that. Oh, so dude, all right, you fell asleep on the phone with me yesterday or last night.
Oh my God.
Adam and I were FaceTiming, and I'm putting the show together. And this is I don't get mad at it anymore because when you got to sleep, you got to sleep. Well, yeah, we got to.
We were talking. Yeah, we were talking.
Yeah, we were talking. We had shot some phonies online. We were talking about the show and stuff. We were putting stuff together. And I don't like being up past a certain point either. Like, I like to get in my bed around 11 and just play on my phone until about 3 a.m. So I like to have like a good 4-hour stretch of time where I'm just looking at the ceiling or looking at my phone, and it helps me just kind of redial into like normalcy. Yeah, just doing a whole lot of fucking nothing, letting the edibles kick in and shit, you know, just really melting into the mattress. But like, it was like 12:30 or something, and Adam and I are still FaceTiming with each other, and I'm trying to put the show together.
That's late for me too, by the way.
Yeah, and my eyes are all red. I'm like not trying to be doing this shit. And I just remember like at a certain point I asked Adam a question.
Oh no.
I asked Adam a question, and I had fucked up because I wasn't paying attention. Adam's TV was going in the background, so I just thought like intermittently, I just thought he was just saying things and stuff like that, and fucking around. And I asked a question, and I got angry.
Really?
Yeah, I got angry. I was like, dude. And then I just went, man, fuck you. And I went to like hang up on you, and I realized the phone was pointed at the ceiling, and I just see your TV light going.
Yeah, dude.
Oh shit, I didn't do that.
Well, yeah, I woke up. I realized I'm like, oh, let me check my phone. It wasn't on the charger. I'm like, wait, it wasn't on a charger. And it's on the floor with my headphones still in it, just laying there. I'm like, oh man, I must have just straight up passed out.
Yeah, it's okay. It happens.
Well, I wasn't contributing anyways.
That's true.
I wonder how long I was actually asleep before you realized it.
It had to have been a while, dude, because
fucking 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I probably
maybe longer.
I fell asleep
like an hour.
Yeah.
We started the call at 11:30. I fell asleep at 11:35.
Yeah, that's about right, because we didn't say much of anything, and I just for some reason thought you were talking in the background. But Bite Size, how's it going, Bite Size? Hello, Rabbi. Good to see you guys. Bite Size says mad respect for people who wear light-colored boxers. They have trust in their body. Yeah, speaking of boxers. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he meant color coded. I don't know. Class or verify for Adam, please.
I mean, I'm assuming it's a knock because I say I only wear black, but
now you're trying to be mysterious. Adam only wears black boxers. He doesn't want people seeing the outline of his hog.
No, I like a specific brand, color. That's all. I don't want like a bunch of colors, designs. Just
oh yeah, no, I feel you. No, I need
my socks, dude.
I need a good solid black boxer and a solid black sock, and I'm good to go. Oh yeah, before we get into bad news, I got into a rabbit hole last night when I was putting show together. I always get hung up on stupid shit on the internet, and I went down this rabbit hole of people slipping in their porches because, as we know, it's wintertime, and Ring doorbells are more prevalent than ever.
Slipping on their porches?
Yeah, people just busting their asses. And so I found this perfect, I don't know what it is about white trash people, but I found the perfect like fat white trash couple. And I don't know what the deal is, but their porch seems to be made out of like ice, or it's covered in canola oil or something like that, because these people just slip and fall all over the goddamn place. I'm just going to play the video so you guys can see it, and I'm going to try to quit pronouncing my P's so
I'm
loudly. What?
So that is like a can or some kind of
she's got a red Solo cup in her hand.
It's clearly a cigarette where they put their cigarettes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like this is a dedicated smoking area.
Yep, we've got. So let's break this down for a second. And for you guys watching or listening on Podbean,
slip-on sandals.
There's a fat woman with skinny legs on a wooden deck. And as Adam was saying, there's slip-on sandals.
I think those are Nike.
There's
Logan, you think those are Nike? Like
yeah,
the swoosh?
It says it. You can kind of tell.
Can kind of see that. Yeah.
And there's an ashtray with 1 million cigarette butts in it. So yes, I think you're right. This is the designated smoking spot.
She's trying to quit.
I'm gonna yeah, just like everyone in this house. She's got a red Solo cup full of what I can only assume is grain alcohol.
You know it's not orange juice, all right? It's not a fucking cranberry smoothie or whatever the fuck.
It's not it's not Slim Fast. It's not any type of healthy drink.
The hair is clearly dyed a fringe color that's not natural.
And is she a flatso?
Potentially. It's hard to really get that.
I don't know if you guys at home are familiar with what a flatso is, but that would be a fat woman with no boobies and no butt. That's a flatso for you. And I think we've got one on our hands here.
The shape's not good, right?
No.
You can see the shape. It's
There's a surprise twist in this video too, so I'm just gonna play it.
there's a surprise twist.
There's a surprise twist.
Oh, all right.
There's a follow-up. Yeah, she's got her little cigarette in her mouth. This is a very classy woman. Making sure the door's shut. She's getting ready to tackle the stairs. She's definitely a flatso. There's no ass.
She's going to work.
Oh, there she goes.
Dead.
And then he comes out.
No! He's dead now. He's dead now.
Look at so she falls backwards and slides down these unforgiving stairs, and she's yelling, and then her fat boyfriend comes out in nothing but boxers, and he is so white you can see his pulse, you can see the blood flowing through his body, and he just immediately eats shit flat on his back, and he wobbles like he does the fat guy, like, oh, I can't get up, like the hover round guy from last week when he fell out of his rascal.
My Pillow guy.
Hi, Pillow. I'm Mike Liddell. QAnon. Yeah, but yeah, that's the video. That guy.
So he probably broke his back. He's almost dead.
He's dead.
She's dying on the floor out there.
She probably was making that noise because she had the wind knocked out of her. And she couldn't call for help, so she was just doing that, like, it sounded like a whale underwater, just doing the brrrr. You shouldn't make fun of fat people, but like when there's clear top heavy structural integrity is not, you know, a priority for these people. Like, it's just really funny to see people fall in general, but when there's some kind of physical attribute that makes it even worse for them.
Well, you know, these people are clearly working out most days, right?
Well, we saw her. Yeah, she's drinking that
Well, look how
protein shake.
active he is, man. He clearly got done from a run. He's stitched in his shorts.
He
Like,
got done from power fucking.
ooh.
You know that dude's just a one pump chump. Hey babe, where do you want me to put the goo? No, fuck you guys then. And Rabbi, don't try to start debates out here in the chat. Look at him. He says white boxers versus black boxers. It's black boxers, dude. They're the best fighters. They normally don't ever come out.
That's not
losing the
true.
fight.
That's not true.
Well, what are you trying to say? Are you some
Ukrainians
kind
are some of the best heavyweight boxers ever.
Here we go with the goddamn Ukraine again.
You ain't black.
Just saying. Heavyweight titles have been won by Ukrainians for plenty of years.
But to Rabbi's point, in general, when it comes to clothing, I'll take black anything over white anything because I'm prone to resin stains, food, drink stains, things like that.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to have that shit be shown, you know. 32-year-old man. I'm trying to
Stuff could happen, all right?
Yeah, I'm trying to have some poise and some dignity.
You could cut a gasser that might go the wrong way.
Dude, I almost cut a gasser that went the wrong way earlier. Adam and I and Logan, we all had chicken store again, and I was talking to Bite Size earlier today, and he was saying like, "Oh, I'm about to get a pizza," and I was telling him how I ate a whole large Schnatters again last night, and I had already shit like 3 times and showered twice since I ordered that pizza. And then now I compounded it with the chicken store, and earlier, Adam can tell you, my farts went from like dry and funny to like wet and questionable.
Still funny. There's the funny element too.
Well, yeah, because I mean, as long as it's
From my
not
point of
you,
view, I
and
hope you shit your pants. Like that's the best joke.
we've already gotten into it. It's not going to happen. My shutter speed is on
It has
point.
happened. Haven't we had a conversation where it did happen on the show?
It didn't happen
did we
on the
not?
show.
Yeah.
It didn't happen on the show. I did fart and a little bit of poop came out. Like that was like months ago. What are you bringing up that shit for?
Well, you just made a statement that you never will shit your pants.
Not on the show.
Or
I
your
won't.
breeches.
My breeches. But no, I won't shit my pants. Not on the show, especially. That's not cool.
So these guys dead or they not dead?
They're dead.
Oh,
They're dead. Well, let's move on to.
guess that sound drop's not on.
Oh, what, you want the stupid sound drop? Fine, you can have the stupid sound drop.
She's dead.
We haven't played it in a while anyway.
It'll be the perfect one when that bitch fucking slipped down some stairs. It was. She's dead.
That fucking noise that she made. Hold on, I want to hear that noise one more time.
So there's literally no follow up about this?
He just slams his head on the deck. Oh shit. What a mess, dude. All right.
So they don't know.
No, who knows, dude?
Really? All right.
They're dead. They're dead. At least to this show, they're dead. Unless they fall again and they film it, they're dead.
Well,
This probably happens 3 times a year.
I'd say probably more, dude. Look at how unkempt they are. All right, fuck it. Let's go to bad news.
yeah. Can they see the?
Well, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Shut up.
Okay, give me the bad news.
What's the bad news?
She's dead.
This whole thing fucking sucks. I mean, this is the biggest pile of shit.
All right, so we're gonna start off with some creepy shit. We've got, or actually, before we do that, Bite Size says she's using a double. Your Honor. Bite Size, also thank you again for the drop that we used.
What if
Bloody
that?
good double.
It's just too good. Bite Size is always really quick with the sound drops too. He's quick with the video clips too. He's like a fucking wizard with that shit. So a home security tech hacked into cameras to watch people undressing and having sex, prosecutors say.
Yeah.
That's to be expected, I would assume.
This is gonna happen.
So they say he's a tech. Did he really hack into it, or did he just have access to this?
He just had access.
There you go.
Yeah.
We know the answer. Yeah. If it wasn't hacked, it would be.
Well, that's
Why
what they
not?
say now. Like that's the thing too. Like if a politician leaves their fucking, leaves their web browser up and they're logged into Facebook, somebody posts something on their Facebook, they're like, "Oh, I was hacked." Like some crazy espionage act is going on. It's like, no, some fucking intern wanted to troll you a little bit and they got you. And not everything's a fucking hack.
Gotcha.
Except for the guys doing this show right now. How's it going, Harry Boothole? What's up, dude? So a home security technician admitted Thursday that he secretly accessed the cameras of more than 200 customers, particularly attractive women. Number one, to spy on them while they undressed, slept, or had sex, federal prosecutors say.
What?
This guy's name was Telesforo Aviles, a 35-year-old former employee of the security company ADT, admitted he secretly accessed the customers' accounts for more than 9,600 times. God damn. Over more than 4 years, according to a guilty plea submitted in court. There was not a drop of cum left in his body. This defendant, entrusted with safeguarding customers' homes, instead intruded on their most intimate moments, acting U.S. Attorney Prarak Shah said in a statement. We are glad to hold him accountable for his disgusting betrayal of trust. What do you expect when you interconnect every electronic device in your house and then you add cameras and microphones to everything? Who the fuck do you think is watching this shit? It's the same kind of buttholes that are like just needlessly flagging content and getting people taken down and shit like that. It's these same people who are like, you give them a tiny taste of power and they're like, well, what if they're getting robbed? I should check in on them. Every human has this ability to do these mental gymnastics and put themselves in the right.
Yeah, I think a lot of this, like what Christians say, like the biggest trick the devil did, saying he doesn't exist.
The cliche.
But it's like, this is convenient. Like, the government's always like, how do we spy on people? We got to develop technologies. No, they'll do it themselves.
Yeah, and then they'll
install the programs so they can just fucking tap into it.
Well, that's the thing is,
so
like,
it's
if you want
to, it's the easiest.
Well, if you want to stay involved and stay up to date and like have access to social media and have access to these types of things, you're exactly right. It's already in the agreement. Like, you're giving up a lot of personal information. You're going to allow that information to be sold off to third parties and shit like that.
Well, if your cameras are on the web.
Yeah, exactly. There's always a vulnerability somewhere.
They can turn it on. They can see you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your phone, they can even do that. So.
And that's the thing is, me personally, I would feel way too creeped out doing something like that because I don't like voyeur shit. I like really dirty, real life type of shit, but I've never been into like voyeurism.
No.
So like, to me, that's like, that doesn't feel sexy to me. Like,
yeah, but what do you think? This guy's just fucking all the time and on his
no.
this off time from fucking chicks. He's peeping on that.
He accessed it. He accessed these cameras more than almost 10,000 times in 4 years. He was not fucking
this dude's
real
wearing
girls.
his dick out. What if over
He's
4 years?
wearing his dick out.
Yeah. Logan, divide that by 365.
9,600.
Yeah. And how many days?
I want to know how many
That
loads
big.
this guy pulled out himself. No cum had been sent.
Well, it wouldn't be
26 times a day.
No.
Oh, for
No,
4 years.
no,
So
it's not.
365 times 4 divided by 9,600.
Well, no. Then you can divide that by 4, right?
I mean, no. I don't think so, no.
Yeah. Because it's over 4 years.
Adam works in finance too, by the way.
Because you could go 365 times 4.
So about 6 times a day then.
Yeah.
6, 7.
6 times a day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no way. Quick story.
Actually,
2
I'll
days
just do the
ago,
math for myself.
2 days ago, I whacked off twice in a 24-hour period. It was exhausting, and the second one sucked. I'll never do it again. Like I just need to accept I'm getting older. I'm not the 3 load a day guy that I used to be. Because the second one was one of those pitiful, like, end of the toothpaste kind of blah. And there was just zero. I don't know. I felt bad about it. I can't understand. This guy was 35 years old, pulling it 6 times a day.
Well,
there's no skin left on your dick.
Logan's exactly right, but you could round up, and say it's basically 7, almost. You can't do a half jerk, right? So some days he's doing as 7.
Jerk.
So he's doing 6.
Right.
He's basically rotating between 6 and 7 times a day.
That's too much coming. You don't get any work done when you're doing that.
You're not getting anything done. You're not communicating with humans. You're not interacting with anybody. That guy has some issues.
Do you know how fucking soft his hands have to be after pulling it for that long?
You have to be using lube if you're doing that kind of mess, dude.
This dude's it's saying, all right, so he doesn't work for the company anymore, and I'm trying to figure out like if it says what he's being charged with. And it, of course, they looked at all the shit that he accessed, and it's just all hot chicks, or I guess his thought of what a hot chick is. That's another thing when it comes to like judging a chick on hotness or whatever, judging a human being on hotness. I've noticed that like I have the same mindset as a woman. Like I caught myself doing it the other day at work.
You have the hair like a woman, so go ahead.
Dog, my hair is fucking gorgeous. Adam's angry that I have natural waves and shit like that. Bitches always be complimenting me and stuff.
I never talk about your waves and your hair. I don't care. Your hair stinks, dude.
Your hair stinks. Look at you with your fucking Gordon Gecko. I'm on trial for financial crimes haircut. Shut the fuck up, you blue collar douche. It's
blue collar.
I'm sorry, I should have said white collar. God damn it. I keep forgetting Adam surpassed everyone. He's in the billions now.
Yeah. I mean, you saw me roll up in that truck today, dude.
Well, yeah,
You're lucky
it's
I
your
didn't fucking
beard.
pop a wheelie, dude.
It's a beard truck. Everything Adam has is a beard for his wealth.
Well, clearly, I mean, it's just hardcore, dude. I mean, that's at least a $2,500 truck.
That's true. That's true.
Fuck yourself.
Oh, what's the blue book on that bad boy?
Yeah.
He's got a Bugatti up in his mountain keep.
Yeah, exactly. It's right next to the Infinity.
Yep.
Oh, hey, your docs be over here, guy.
Okay, I'm sorry. You've talked about your stupid Infinity before.
Oh, yeah, I guess I have.
Hate that fucking car. It's a sports car.
It is.
Yeah, I know it is. You fucking ass. But what I was saying before is like, I think, so in the past, we all know, everyone in this room knows somebody we run into quite a bit, and this person called me a womanizer one time, and it made everybody laugh. And I started to figure out why some people think that about me.
Wait, womanizer or misogynist?
Both. I think but I realized why that is. It's because of the way that I perceive other women. I perceive other women just like a girl would. And it happened to me at work the other day. There was this chick, she gets out of this fucking car. She is, no lie, every bit of a 10, like your classic, this bitch is hot. And there's like, I started to be like, oh my God, this is a hot ass girl. And then like all these dudes in the parking lot, I see them all turn and look at her at the same time. And I was like, look at this bitch right here trying to think she's all that. And I immediately started breaking her down in my head. And I was like, you just out here, you think like bitches. I'm out here breaking bitches down in my head just like bitches do. Talking shit, being catty and stuff like that. And I realized that's where that comes from. Because I don't hate them or anything like that. in my head, if I see some bitch acting all extra and shit and like garnering attention like that, I'm always just like, I hope she rolls her fucking ankle. I hope she rolls her ankle and busts her teeth out.
Are you transitioning? Because at the beginning of the speech you just gave, you said other women. You should have just said women. You said other women as if you were identifying as a woman.
He's got a point.
I mean,
it's all that T-zone.
It's
go back. You'll listen to this. I'm sure you'll go back and you'll listen.
Freudian slip.
You said other women.
Who knows, dude?
All this T-zone.
Maybe I'm waiting for less people to start watching us and shit like that. That's my last ditch effort to get actual viewers and stuff like that. I'm gonna be like, all right, special episode coming out. Elliot Hansen. Change my name.
You're changing your name to a man's name?
Yeah, dude. A less manlier name. My name's Rick, dude. I sound like I should be working on cars and drinking cheap vodka and shit. Like my parents gave me a mechanic's name.
I would say you should be working on cars.
I suck at working on cars. I don't know shit about cars. Let's see. Oh yeah. So the next story I found, fuck this ADT thing. All we need to know is there's creeps out there. This next piece of content that I found actually happened here in Denver a few months back. This weatherman, they sent a weatherman out in the field in the mountains during one of these recent snowstorms. And it wasn't even like a snowstorm, but it's really funny because he just has a breakdown on TV. He starts bitching. Here, I'm just going to play it.
David Watson's been monitoring traffic, but first we go to Ryan Marshall.
He's in a short sleeve shirt in the snow.
Ryan, what's it look like out there?
Yeah, it looks like snow, just like I predicted in my forecast from the studio. I'm not sure why I'm out here literally looking around. It looks like snow. You could just take a video of
how red his eyes are.
Show that. Why do I have to be here to describe snowfall? It's pretty self-explanatory.
Seems like the cold has gotten you in an icy mood yourself, Ryan.
Oh, shut up, you hole.
Okay, you know what, Shannon? I am in an icy mood, okay? Nice pun, by the way. All right, I was just standing out here for 20 minutes waiting for you guys to throw to me, and I was just, doing some thinking. I spent $120,000 on a degree and 4 years in college to come out here and look around and describe what I see. I literally learned that in kindergarten. I Spy. It makes zero sense. Also, you know what else I was thinking while we're at it? When it's like a nice day or sunny, you never send me out to the lake or to the pool for a live shot, but when there's a hurricane or snowing or a blizzard or a flood,
in Colorado?
Send me out there. I'll cover it. Perfect.
I guess you have a point there, Ryan. We're looking at these reports and the forecast doesn't look good. People are worried. Have you spoken to any locals?
Look around. Does there look like there's any locals out here? Everything is closed. Everyone is inside. The only reason I'm outside is to tell people not to come outside. What am I doing with my life?
Yeah, I don't know. His voice, his voice is very Fugazi-ish. He's doing that Fugazi voice. We heard you.
Actually, 12 to
8.
Don't get mad because I can fucking spot a fake video.
Worry, guys,
no, it's just the fucking way you approach it. It's like, just shut up.
Sleeveless vest that you guys
of course,
make me wear. My literal fingers are about to freeze off. I got frostbite, but it's fine because we got.
Okay.
One, he would have proper attire. Just saying. They supply themselves with good attire. Channel 7 Marmot, whatever company that is.
Moving on, we've got so as we know, this past week, Mr. Biden was inaugurated as our president, and he signed a couple of controversial executive orders. And so the one that I wanted to talk about today is his gender discrimination order, and this is something I've been waiting to see for a very long time. Like I'm extremely excited to see this happen. So basically, what this executive order does is it allows transgendered athletes to compete in school sports. And right here in this, I thought it said Broomfield at first, but it's Bloomfield High School. Transgender athlete Terry Miller wins the final of the 55-meter dash over transgender athlete Andrea Yearwood.
So first and second are transgender?
So it's transgendered women, so male to female, and they are just dominating sports right now.
Well,
look at this picture and look at these poor girls in the background struggling to keep up. And these girls are just blasting by them.
Yeah.
This is what you wanted.
Yeah, that's what they asked for.
This is what you get. So pretty soon it's going to be awesome to watch women's basketball.
Pretty soon it's going to be all guys sports again.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, this is what it's going to be. It's going to be all guys sports.
This is the greatest. I can't wait to see like MMA and boxing and stuff like that. Oh my God. This is opening up a whole new, maybe Biden's trolling. Maybe this was a slight troll on Biden's part. He was like, man, I'll learn them. Because let us not forget, Biden voted for like in favor of certain segregation laws, and he eulogized a Klan member and shit. And like, I wouldn't put it past this old fool to just be trolling people.
Yeah.
Long con.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You ain't black.
Yeah. Well, I mean, where does it stop? What if it goes to the Olympics, dude? Then it's that's
I hope
like,
it does.
That is then it's all guys in the Olympics. That's it.
I hope it does, dude. I hope it goes to the Olympics. I hope it goes everywhere, dude. I just want. I just love this picture of these girls blasting these other girls.
Okay, why? They're all girls.
You know why?
Well, you just said they're all girls.
I applaud.
We got Elliot on the line. Elliot, what do you think? Let us know what you think. Okay.
I think you guys are out of line here. Joe Biden's first day in office delivered an incremental victory for transgender athletes seeking to participate as their identified gender in high school and college sports. Among the flurry of executive orders signed on Wednesday, Biden called on all federal agencies to enforce a U.S. Supreme Court decision from last year that expanded the definition of sex discrimination to include discrimination based on sex orientation as well as gender identity, with language that explicitly referenced the arena of high school and college sports.
I just had a fucking thing. California just started requiring, like, I think it's California, like if there's a board of a publicly traded company or whatever, there has to be like some percentage of women in there.
Oh yeah.
What if men get around it and say, I identify as a woman?
Yes!
All men.
Oh my God.
All men on the board again. And what are they gonna say? What are they gonna say? I identify as a woman.
That's where we're heading.
Oh, I'm not a woman?
That's the direction
you're
we're
telling
heading
me
in.
I'm not a woman?
Oh my God, dude. That's where we're going, though. That's exactly where we're going.
That's how you get around it.
These sneaky, sly fucks, dude. It makes a lot of sense because there's just some weird shit happening in general right now. Like now all these, there's like this mainstream media purge of like these leftist accounts and stuff on social media now. It's like they used them during the election, and now all this radical speech, whether it's on the left or the right, is just being completely removed from all social media and all like any type of like public platform and shit. And now it's like, You basically, if you don't play ball with mainstream narratives now, or the mainstream media, or I guess we should call them the corporate media, you just get thrown into obscurity. That's it. They're gonna bury your content. Like, you're just fucking done.
As seen with Parler, they'll just completely remove servers off the face of the earth.
Yeah, that was a big controversy.
Well,
I had an account for Brass Tacks on Parler too, and like we got a lot of traffic through Parler. I'm sad to say.
Don't say that.
Well, there's a lot of comedians and shit that were on Parler. It's just, it sucks because a ton of these like political radicals.
They should be on there though.
Ran
they should
up
be
in
on
there.
Fine, get on there. We should be on there.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, totally.
Exactly.
Dude.
Yeah, Parler was a ton of
And the
trolling.
argument, like these idiots, you want the crazy people to be out there making videos so you can see them.
Yeah, I agree.
What are you, a fucking retard?
I agree. That's why, like, I don't understand why we tear down statues and shit like that. Put them in a museum. Explain to kids and visitors what actually happened in history. Quit trying to erase history because it's uncomfortable. That's the biggest problem we've had in America, is the fact that we keep trying to erase our uncomfortable ass history, and it completely negates any type of conversation that can take place, any type of healing that can take place. It's just stupid, man. I can't stand that shit.
Every place you go has a history. It's not like there's some like altruistic history.
Yeah, there's very few countries I think that can claim a very clean history.
Well, the answer is there's none.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, you're right. Anything humans have had their hands in, just horse shit. So anyway, I can't wait to see more on that. I can't wait to see transgendered athletes just blasting the competition.
There's already videos out there of like transgenders wrestlers.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah, because parents are getting pissed off already about that type of shit. There's particular sports. Why do you think, Adam?
I don't know. It's two women wrestling.
All I know is if I had if I had a daughter who was into wrestling and, you know, I could see a bulge in a leotard and an 8-pack and fucking like thick biceps and a square jawline.
Well, first of all, I'm a little offended that you say if you have a daughter, you don't know what your daughter identifies as. What if it's not a daughter? What if at 8 years old or 10 years old or 18 years old, she identifies as a man?
Well, the correct answer is then she identifies as a man, Adam.
Well, you can't. You're misgendering. You don't know. You don't know the gender. You know that you maybe know.
All I know is if my grown cum competes at a collegiate level or something like that, in any type of sport, and this happens to them, I'd have some questions for the administrative staff. I'd be like, all right, can we at least call it with, you know, if there's genitals of a certain type involved, maybe?
No, it's going to devolve into being, you got a dick, you compete here. You got a fucking pussy, you compete here.
My thing
I don't know. I don't care if you're. It's no longer male or female. It's dick or pussy. What do you have?
Well, that's the thing is this whole thing is just going to unravel into dick and pussy. That's what it's going to unravel back into. That's the thing. That's what's so weird about humanity. It's like we don't learn from our history, so we repeat these weird things, and we keep like as we get older and older as a race of humans, we keep running into more and more obscurity in terms of like what is right and what is wrong morally and shit like that.
Well, schools are trying to segregate right now, colleges and stuff.
What do you mean?
Certain minorities want to be. I want minority only buildings and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't the predecessors of you fight to have everyone together, or now they want to be segregated? It's silly.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is that
white women are probably behind that too. But
that's what I was getting ready to get into.
Yeah.
You have to remember there's a lot of like bad actors out there and people that
white
are just,
women.
Yeah, well, yeah, mainly white women that are out there kind of taking on
up to no good.
Well, that's the thing. They're the martyrs, you know. They're the ones that they're like, oh, I understand exactly what you're going through, you know. And so they have to also take the burden of yeah, shut up. They have to take on the burden of race relations as well. You know, they think they can heal all because they totally understand what it means to be I guess relegated to subhuman based on your ethnicity and shit like that. It's just one of those things where like, yes, women have been discriminated against in the past, but in terms of white women and stuff like that, it's kind of, I don't know, we're getting to this point in society where like you either know right from wrong, and the people that don't know that it's not okay to judge and to separate people that are different than you and shit like that, or hate people that are different than you, they're becoming the minority. You know, yeah, there's still a lot of them out there, and it seems I think society thinks there's more of those people out there than there are because of the internet and because we like to basically take these small echo chambers online and give them a mainstream platform and talk about, you know, oh, white supremacy is on the rise and shit like that, when in reality we saw what happened at the Capitol and we saw what happened during the inauguration. Like, none of these guys came out and tried shit after that. And even during the Capitol riots and stuff like that, they called it an insurrection. I'm sorry, that's not an insurrection. That was a bunch of rednecks and loud people going into a building. Unfortunately, some people got killed, but an insurrection usually ends with a lot more than 5 people dead. And a revolution generally means a lot more than just a day, or actually, no, I'm sorry, just a few hours of civil unrest.
Yeah.
You know, we blow these things up and blow everything out of proportion and sensationalize it so that, you know, we get those views, we get those clicks and shit like that. You know, God forbid we actually do some real fucking journalism or have any type of integrity when we're trying to inform the world on what's happening. Piss me off.
Yep.
Rabbi says herstory, not history. Shut up, Rabbi.
That's right.
Oh, he's a hell of a man.
Preach.
Let's see. The last article I have for us today, of course, this happened in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. This Myrtle Beach, South Carolina couple arrested for filming public sex on a Ferris wheel.
This, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, I mean, these two look familiar. I was born and raised in Myrtle Beach, and like they look like Myrtle Beach people. It says a South Carolina couple is accused of having sex on a 200-foot tall Ferris wheel. It's called the oh goddamn, the Sky Wheel. If anyone wants to Google that and see what it looks like, it's a pretty cool looking Ferris wheel, but the bottoms are transparent. They're like these really thick glass bottoms, so you can see down and stuff like that. And I guess they were just fucking tagging each other in one of the carts, and they were filming it.
Yeah,
and
dude.
so
They didn't get caught, by the way.
well, no, check this out. They're facing public lewdness charges because the video, they uploaded it online, and the police found it uploaded to a porn site. I'm guessing it was probably OnlyFans or Pornhub. Like, well, no, because Pornhub's kind of weird about self-published shit now.
No, you have to be like certified.
Yeah, you
Pornhub.
have to be a verified account.
Yeah.
Oh God, what kind of life are you living if you have to get if you're getting verified by porn sites?
They're making money probably off of it.
I should be sponsored by X Hamster by now, though. I've been going to X Hamster for like 15 years.
All that T-zone.
I'm telling you. Well, they've got quick access to the T-zone, Logan. I'll have you know. It's pretty quick. It's like you click one thing and you're there. So it looks like, as per court records, Eric and Lori Harmon. Well, at least they were married. They weren't having sex out of wedlock and shit.
Hey, Rick, when was that Ferris wheel built?
I don't know. Sometime around when they tore down the pavilion and ruined Myrtle Beach.
Because I feel like I don't remember that.
No, it wasn't around when you were there.
Okay.
No, I
have no fucking memory of that fucking thing, dude.
So where that skywheel is, there used to be just more, like, the thing is they've taken patches of the boulevard and just leveled it, and some parts they've done nothing with it, like where the pavilion was. I know now. I think if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah.
That sounds about right.
That would make sense, because I did not remember that.
If I'm not mistaken, I think now where the pavilion used to be, that amusement park, it's just like there's like patches of grass and like paved. It's like you can just walk through it. It's like a little park area or something. And then across from that, where the arcade and shit used to be, I think it's just I think it's like a volleyball court or something like that. It's something
Wait,
ridiculous.
where the arcade used to be?
Yeah, like where
There's
the
no
attic
arcade?
was. No, dude, they took all that shit down. All that got demolished.
That's where you would go, dude.
I know that's where you go. That's where you go to get shot or buy a gun or buy weed
or play video game.
Or win a pocket knife out of one of the many claw machines there, because that's another thing.
Yes.
To this day, when you go to Myrtle Beach, if you go to any of those fucking arcades, you can go put in some money and win weapons of various degrees in those vending machines. Fuck a stuffed animal, dude. It's like switchblades, ninja stars, straight razors. I've seen, I used to work at some of those arcades, and in the back there's just a room of Tupperwares filled with like different knives and weapons and shit, and every once in a while a manager would be like, oh yeah, pop a couple throwing stars in the claw machine or something like that.
Sure.
Myrtle Beach is just like, this is par for the course. This is the least intense crime, or I just don't know. This is not, to me, this is not like a crime. Like, it's just people fucking on the.
I don't have a problem with it, to be honest.
No,
with you.
It's a nuisance at most.
Yeah, it's Myrtle Beach, man. Who cares?
I mean, the crazy thing is they got away with it.
It says they're in trouble.
Well, they got
arrested on January 16th.
What I mean is they did not get caught until they published it online.
Oh yeah.
They fucked in there. And no one even fucking knew.
Well, no, the operator knew, because he kept seeing him every time they'd go by his booth. He said he could see him in the whole. I think what he said was it was like disturbing or something.
But what does he care?
Oh yeah, right here. The operator of the Skywheel called the incident extremely disturbing.
Oh, was it?
Shut up, dude.
Was it? That chick's not ugly, by the way.
No, that's a Myrtle Beach 6.
Oh, that's a Myrtle Beach fucking 9.5. But
no, it isn't. Don't do that.
Just did.
There's a couple of attractive people in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, okay.
There'll be even more once I move back. No? Okay, fine. Fuck me then.
You know that's not true.
And so this is reportedly not the first time that the Harmons have been arrested over charges of indecency.
Nice.
The couple was previously apprehended for having sex in a community pool, and Lori Harmon was also arrested in December 2020 for urinating on multiple vending machines.
So this happened.
This chick's a freak.
2 months ago.
Yeah, she's a goer.
She's got a nose ring.
Yeah.
She's probably like into not the best drugs, I'm assuming.
She's got a scar up on her eyebrow from where you know that an eyebrow ring got ripped off during a fight.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's
a Myrtle
the only
Beach trash fight. Yep. And this guy, he looks very familiar to me.
She has a very strong jaw, by the way.
Well, maybe that's why I'm kind of attracted to her. It's just kind of T-zone adjacent.
That's a little that. Oh, I didn't realize that to begin with.
Sorry, miss. Nothing's gonna happen here unless there's a dick under that skirt. Going home with me tonight. Thank you, Logan. Mm-hmm. Adam's running out of steam already. This bag of shit. Why don't you take your jacket off, dude, and show some of that merchandise off? What are you doing, man?
Oh yeah.
Wear your Brass Tacks shirt for the first time ever I'm out here. I'm trying to get paid, dog. I got baby on the way, man. I'm trying to sell some of these t-shirts.
Yeah.
Link in the description. Like the video if you haven't already. Like that stream. Don't make me come to your house and do shit.
You'll be fucking in that Ferris wheel on OnlyFans pretty soon. So
that's not. Who cares? That's not a bad fate.
I think it'd be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. It's not cool because it's out there, but
whatever, dude. We're getting into Bologna Boys.
Bologna Boys.
All right, so this week we got a special one for you. I was excited about this guy once I found him, but his name's Daniel Scranton, and he is our Bologna Boy of the week. He is a YouTube channeling and sound healer, whatever the fuck that means.
Sound healer.
And he just looks like originally we were supposed to feature this guy last week for episode Grifter, and that's why I named it Grifter, was because this guy's completely a fucking fake ass grifter. But
allegedly.
What, you think this guy's out here contacting spirits and healing people with sounds?
No.
If that's the case, you're calling everything fake and this is the guy you believe, dude, I'll fucking kill you right now.
Well, these people tend to be litigious.
In Minecraft.
These people tend to be litigious, is what I'm saying.
Oh, you're trying to cover up? Trying to cover our tracks? Anyway, this guy, you can just tell he's just a douchebag. And he uploads all the time. Like, look at these horrible thumbnails.
He's just trying to get pussy. You know that's what it is.
He's trying to get money, and we're gonna get into that
come on.
in just a few minutes here. But I wanted to just randomly play some of his videos because they're all kind of the same, I noticed. And we'll get into the comments section and stuff like that because this guy really he's got almost 20,000 subscribers right now on YouTube, and you know, like right here, you know, he uploaded a video 12 hours ago. It's already at almost 2,000 views. And in the comment sections, you're going to see that he's got extremely sycophantic people that follow him. Like people that are just schizo, peel-head type people.
Russian bots.
Yeah, right. But here, let's just play one of his videos real quick so you guys can get an idea of who this dude is. He's got terrible production quality.
Oh my God. What?
Hi everyone, this is Daniel Scranton.
Look at that face.
Polyandrous here too. And we are going to channel the Arcturian Council.
Oh yeah, so that's who he tries to contact. Like he's in touch with this ninth dimensional. I don't even know. I don't know what you call it. Nine dimensional community of beings or whatever called the Arcturian Council, and he uses sound channeling to communicate with them. And what you're going to see is the process that he uses to get in contact with these people. And he's just waving his hands around like a fucking fool. Ugh. It's so fucking annoying, dude. This video is 15 minutes and 28 seconds long. And all of them start like this. He just waves his hands around like an asshole.
This guy sounds like a dolphin.
He kind of sounds like that fat chick who fell on her stairs.
What if she called the same ninth dimension, dude? That's why that guy got up and ran back into the house.
I was actually surprised to see what the boyfriend looked like as soon as he came out, judging by her appearance.
You ain't black.
This guy's still making noise. He's still dialing in these spirits, man. He's just waving his hands around, making gang signs.
We need to... This guy needs an iced tea in his face as well, by the way.
Yes, he does.
Or a lemonade.
How great would that be if the cat did it? The cat just whacked him in the face. Ah! Ah! Or if it just... You know how sometimes cats just bug out and they just start scratching the shit out of people?
Yeah, I mean, this guy is just he's got bracelets. He's spent very limited money. I mean, a little bit of a backdrop.
Terrible tapestry.
Some like bullshit in the back really not takes up most of his place now.
He's wearing a shirt that
Guy Fawkes kind of thing.
Yeah, he's got like the Guy Fawkes hair or the facial hair thing going on. Like, this is just annoying bullshit. Like, you can't even listen to it on full volume.
Well, I'm convinced it's true, so.
And, you know, you got to have the little watermark in the bottom there. The DanielScranton.com watermark. Oh, yeah, now he's going to start talking to him. He's not him now at this point, Adam.
Oh, okay.
He's channeling the Arcturian Council. He's going to get ready to start giving you advice. Like, this is mismanaged medication or just straight up grifting.
It's a grift, but like, why would this council be hanging around waiting for it to talk to this asshole?
Exactly. And it's always, you know, I'm glad you said that, because it's always this type of asshole who buys into this shit. And I'll say personally,
he dyes his hair, it looks like, too.
Oh, yeah,
looks
definitely.
like those some different color roots.
Yeah.
So
it's just really annoying bullshit. And I know people, like, I look at my social media sometimes and I just see people, mainly women, actually. I never see dudes falling into this, but like,
oh, we're looking at one though.
Chicks just shut up. Chicks just always get suckered into like new age anything. I feel like it's like they just want to be, you know, anything they can add into the yoga routine or like whatever the fuck it is that they use on social media to make themselves sound more enlightened than everyone else around them. They're just into that. And so I think that's what this guy's fan base is.
We've been seeing you
in your light bodies.
Light bodies.
Oh.
And we have been holding that knowing.
He's got his eyes shut and he's looking down. He's like pretending to be one of these Arcturian Council people.
Of course. He's tuned in.
Higher vibrational state.
Oh, there it is. You always have to use the word vibrations or vibes or something. That's how you sucker them in.
What if we just do our subscription to Vibe magazine?
Daydreaming.
In collaboration with Jet.
The space black person magazine's vibrations. That's what they've missed this whole time. It's actually just an interstellar magazine.
It is.
I was traveling through space.
Reality.
Way before it was cool too.
Picking my nose.
Wiping it on the steering wheel.
To that reality.
God, this guy's just such a
So
fuck.
that when you feel us
He's not, and this is the thing, he's not saying anything.
coming through this channel and in all the other ways that you
What do the comments say?
Yeah, let's stop the video real quick because I think we got enough of this fucking douchebag. Also in the chat, Rabbi says Daniel Scranton can be Adam's double.
Bloody good double.
John Lemon says you never really know with these new age people, crazy or dishonest. Either way, they aren't helping anyone. Completely
They're
agreed.
not doing shit. Yeah.
Make sure you boys like the stream too. Don't make me have to fucking come to your houses like Jay and Silent Bob, stomp you out in front of your wives. If you have wives, I'm just assuming. So Daniel Scranton's comment sections here. What is this? Okay, so let's see. We'll go with Purusha 108. That would be nice. I'm a believer. Quantumly. Something like that, Mr. Scranton. For sure. Says it better. Word-wise and energetically. Yes. That sounds like it was either
message.
That just sounds like it was typed by a bot. And then Xenophone Alexandro says, "What an encouraging message. Thank you." And then there's under that, it's my intention is all beings to the liberate from suffering and pain. Thank you so much, Daniel. These are people that can't spell correctly and don't know how to utilize grammar.
Fake
which
counts, dude.
It has to be. There's got to be something going on because this dude's, not only is this guy's production value really, really shitty, but like 19.9K subscribers. Like, I know there are services out there where you can pay for subscribers and interaction and stuff like that, but I just don't know if this many would be this active.
Oh,
because some of these people,
some symbols.
What, like Japanese symbols and shit? There's Japanese writing.
Is that Japanese or Korean? I don't know.
That down there was Japanese.
Oh.
Anyway,
there's difference, but
there's some people. Well, I can. There's people that like, look at this bitch, Stephanie Carrier. Beautiful message. Thank you, Daniel and the Arcturian. What is an Arcturian? Can you Google what an Arcturian council is? Like if it's anything other than what his site is, because I don't even know what that is. That's probably something I should have looked into.
I don't even know if you can Google it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look right now. And
Google
see.
that.
Because it might just bring you straight to his homepage. This could be something that he just made up.
Something from D&D.
Oh my god. This
This
motherfucker.
guy's just a D&D guy trying to get puss, dude.
And this guy's got books out. It's all just his shit. Look at this. All this is just his shit.
I thought he's in the 9th dimension. That's a book about the 5th.
What is this guy talking about?
There's so many dimensions, dude.
So there's 9-dimension Arcturians. There's 5th-dimensional Arcturians.
Yes.
This is some Kool-Aid drinking shit. This is some like, give me your money and then kill yourselves
They better
altogether.
not ruin fucking Adidas shoes. Like,
Yeah, it looks like it's just something that somebody from a D&D came up with.
What is this edgelord bullshit, dude?
It's gotta be. I hope it's a troll, because if it's not, this guy's just a cunt.
Yo, check this out. I'm gonna show you guys his actual website. This is a terrible like HTML website for this healer, and look at that face. That is not a trustworthy face. That is a face of a man who would defraud his own grandparents for their money, potentially.
He needs to,
in case he's a litigious man.
Just start, waxing the end tips of his mustache there.
Yeah, he looks very devious. He's a very devious looking gentleman. So this is his site, and it's all just like he's got these pop-ups for his group channeling classes. That's the thing too, is every time I visit this site, there's always one of these classes. It's always like a day out, a day out, a day out. Like this dude's just grifting so hard. And if even a fraction of those 20,000 followers are legitimate, and he's getting even like a small amount of money from each of those people, he's doing all right for himself.
Yeah.
You know, for some schizo dude.
It's an acting job, dude.
You're right. You're right. That's all that is.
That's an acting job.
But it's just all...
It's a failed actor.
It's all just weird ramblings. Like, I have friends who have particular types of mental illness, and these paragraphs that you're seeing where it's just a whole lot of words thrown at you and none of it seems to coalesce.
Thank you.
This is the ramblings of someone who's like very manic or something like that is what it reminds me of.
Whoa, hey, we're feminists here, bud.
Well, I'm sorry, but
it could be womanic as well.
We're stone cold feminists here, and we're calling you out.
Thank you.
So he another surefire way to know that this is a grift. Every single link on his pages are a link to something that's going to separate you from money.
Master courses, dude.
Yeah. And there's another thing. He does private lessons. Look at this shit. You can book a private channeling session where Daniel channels for you. And now the price ranges go from $88.88 all the way up to $277.77. And you can choose the option. So you can get anywhere from 20 minutes to 80 minutes of a channeling
20 minutes
session.
Is 88.88. Racist.
Yes.
And then 80 minutes is that.
Is the 27777. And so what I was thinking, maybe we grift a grifter and we have him channel for us here live on the show. Maybe we do that, next week or week after next.
Well,
we'll tell him like, oh yeah, maybe we'll make up personas. Like we won't tell him it's Brass Tacks Podcast. We'll be like, yo, it's Adam and Rick in the afternoons or something cheesy. We'll try to sound like we're not fucking...
No, first of all, the names have to be like very spiritual and like crystal loving.
It'll be
Asparian and
Dazarus and Lightchild.
Yeah.
That's what we can be. It'll be Dazarus and Lightchild. We want to do a 20-minute channeling session for our acolytes. We'll call
Logan's name should be Limerick.
Yeah. Oh my God, executive intern Limerick.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God.
So Limerick, what do you think about this?
And then you guys in the chat, you guys can ask fucking douchey new age questions. I'll try to put this together. Like we'll do it either next week or week after. But I'm gonna reach out to this dude, and
oh my God,
because $88 is totally worth 20 minutes of fucking channeling live on the show. What a fucking asshole. We just have to whenever I reach out to him, I'm gonna have to give him like a fake name or something like that. We need a fake.
We just gave each other fake names.
But we're gonna need a name for the show and all that other crap.
Oh.
It'll be that'll be all right. Dazarus.
No, Lightshade, Wormwood, Extravaganza.
Professor Snape. I'm Dumbledore and this is Wiggity Wop. Oh, shit. But we're going to do this. We're going to do this because I just need to see it live action, and I really want to see what the listeners come up with for the questions and shit. Because you guys can just ask whatever you want, and eventually, obviously, we're gonna we'll play it straight for like 10 minutes or so. But after that, we're just gonna devolve into just horse shit. You can ask them whatever you guys want, and we'll read it out to them. Potentially, we got to come up with some questions ourselves. I'm definitely gonna ask about whether or not there was a father figure in his life at early ages. There's gonna be questions about upbringings and whether or not this is a facade to try to obscure his mind from thinking about being molested and things of that nature.
Or he's really trying to get pussy.
He might just be trying to get pussy. I mean, that's a thing. Look at Jared Leto, dude. He's got his own sex cult going on.
Yeah, but Jared Leto's Jared Leto.
Yeah, but I mean, there's different calibers of cult pussy.
Fair. Yeah.
You know, there's only 10s and 11s going to Jared Leto's cult. Like, that's the thing. He's so rich, famous, and good looking that if you want to go to those sessions on those islands and stuff like that, you have to meet, like, you have to send in photos of yourself, like, in different poses and different clothing and nude and stuff like that. And he reviews them and says whether or not you're allowed to be there. That's how much power that dude has with that sex cult down there. And he dresses like Jesus. Best goddamn looking Jesus I've ever seen in my life, too. And it pisses me off because he's got so much and he's able to do it. And I feel like that's what I would do if I were in that position.
There's not many short-haired cult figures.
You're right. Except for like maybe Jim Jones.
Jim Jones had short hair.
So did
Branch Davidian, what's his name, had short hair.
Those alien guys did too.
Oh, he did too.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. He had like a George Carlin ponytail, if I'm not mistaken. What's the name of that cult again? I know we just talked about them, but I can't remember.
Heaven's Gate, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, look at this. I love that these guys always have a million different ways to get some money from you. And this dude here, all of these things, all these links, you know, if you're really on the edge about spending money and you don't really know if you want to spend the money, he's got coupon codes and shit that you can use. You know, you can get these free meditations and messages, and it's only 50. He'll give you 50% off when you subscribe. I wonder how much a subscription is. So I'm gonna see. Oh, you got to give him your email. God damn it, this dude's good. He's good.
Paywall.
People don't realize how valuable email addresses are these days.
Yeah.
Let's see. John Lemon says you never. Oh wait, no. Make sure you put this stream as unlisted before you contact him. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's a couple of things I'll have to do to make sure he doesn't know who we are or what we are.
Oh my God.
One look at this show, he's going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's real cool. Just like when I tried to get Bobo from Opie and Anthony to come on.
Hey, Bobo.
Yeah, Bobo used to follow me on Twitter, and we would talk almost every day. Like, we would send a message back and forth almost every single day. Like, we'd just be like, oh, hey, what's up? Hope you're having a good day, shit like that. Or, like, if it was a birthday or something, we'd send each other a message. But, like, we followed each other and we communicated for almost, like, a year. And, Adam, you were there the day that he sent me that message when we traded our phone numbers and stuff. And he said he was going to call and talk. We were just going to discuss what we were going to have him on for and shit. And he never called. And then, like, I go on Twitter and he's, like, unfollowed us. And, like, he won't. I shot him a text and I'm like, yo, dude, what's going on? Like, if you don't want to be on the show, you don't have to be on the show. I just want to know what's up. And he just never talked to me again.
That's right. Pay no mind.
I don't know why that was, because it's like we're not as bad as Opie and Anthony were. Like, they could fucking really ruin people's lives, you know, just because of the sheer amount of numbers that they had behind them.
Yeah, but he doesn't. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, now he's all up Eastside Dave's asshole and shit like that. He's simping for Eastside Dave the way that
he's simping.
Yeah, the way that Adam simps for e-girls.
Oh God, definitely not.
Hey Casey, what's going on? Casey says that we can use one of her spoof emails. Actually, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. I will talk to you at a later time about that, because that's a very good idea. We're gonna need a group effort here. We got to come up with some fucking super cheesy names too for the show and for what we want to be referred to as. We need to look up some really cool cool in quotations, new age names. What are you fucking out of steam now? I hate when you just leave me hanging.
Look at it.
This is ridiculous, dude.
That's a lot of money, dude.
Related products. Beginner group channeling class from December 2020. Audio recording. $55.55 for a goddamn audio recording. Couples counseling with the creators. Who are the creators? Couples counseling for $222.27. It's
a great deal.
Monthly membership, dude. $88.88 a month. And it's a light edition, so you don't even get all of the fucking cool shit. You don't get your counseling with the creators. And also, if your relationship is this far down the tubes that you're on an HTML website for some fucking grifter looking into budget marriage counseling with ninth dimensional Arcturians, your marriage is through. Your relationship is through.
Your marriage is through.
It's been done for
if you're
about 2
at couple
years.
counseling.
God.
Like, yeah, we should go to couples counseling. No, you should get a fucking divorce because that's it, bud.
Yeah, exactly. Or just start playing around the T-zone. It keeps it all nice and new for you. John Lemon says if we pay through PayPal and he fucks off before you get the full hour, then you can charge back. That's not a bad idea either. People do that shit to King Cobra all the time. They like send in a bunch of talk to text, whatever the fuck it is, wherever you send in a message and it reads it out for you. Mm-hmm. And as soon as their message gets played, they do a chargeback. It's the funniest shit to see. I feel so bad for that kid. I feel bad, but I don't, because he just brings it on himself, like all of his woes and shit. And recently with his dick being put out on the subreddit, which you guys saw, Oh wait, did you see?
No.
I sent.
Did you see?
I sent Rabbi and here, Rabbi, I'm gonna call you real quick if you're on.
He's not
on. Basically, though, what happened was on the King Cobra JFS subreddit, his penis was posted, and not only that, but a video of his penis in these what I could only refer to as a green spandex boxer set. I don't know. It didn't look like conventional boxers. I'm gonna have to show you real quick, Logan. I can't show you guys, of course, on the stream because it's just not, YouTube doesn't like that shit. They don't like penises being shown. Shut up, Rabbi. How you doing today? I'm trying to find it real quick so I can show executive intern Logan here. Oh no. The first thing that popped up was those shots of the chick that we trolled on Xbox.
Aye.
Here you go, dude. Check that out. You hard yet? Are you hard? You're not hard? All right, hold on. Let me see if I can make you hard with the next one.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, I don't have the video of the Hold on, I can find the boxer shorts one. But anyway, he had he had his business out there on the subreddit and it got a bunch of people in trouble. Almost got the subreddit shut down. He's bragging about it on a live stream and shit like that. And just the mental gymnastics he does alone to say oh, I'm slaying my trolls and oh, I'm totally beating you guys. It's no, your dick's everywhere on the internet, man. You're not beating anyone.
He's putting it out there, dude.
Here you go, bud. Check that out.
It's so close to the camera that it looks like you could smell it.
Yeah. No, you know damn well that dude's wiener and bag smell terrible. Anyway, that's something that happened with that poor boy. There's a really good video that Bite Size put out about there's this one chick who does these reviews of King Cobra's video content. She reacts to his stuff and reacts to his streams and stuff. And it's she's not attractive whatsoever, but the fact that she feels confident enough trashing this poor man tells you everything you need to know about him. She in this video, she just trashes him, everything he says. She just breaks him down, and then he in turn releases a response video, and it's awesome because Bite Size cut them both up perfectly together, so you get to see both responses and back to back and shit. And at the very beginning, Josh is I'm not going to get angry. I'm not going to shit talk. I'm not going to, freak out or anything like that. And immediately from the first fucking video or the first clip that he watches, he starts calling her a cunt and a bitch and all this other shit.
What?
Yeah, he's it's one of the greatest things. Just go to YouTube after this, fucking search Bite Size Cobra videos Bite Size Cobra vids and watch that. I think it was done a week ago or so, but it's really good. Are you eating chicken?
I'm eating French fries.
You were just one hungry boy. This happened last week. You remember he reached over and he stole my bread.
Yeah, it's true.
Piece of shit. I'm over here freaking out about the computer crashing and shit. And fucking Adam's fat ass is over there eating my food. Just a horrible person.
Did he eat mushrooms?
Oh yeah, did you?
No, I think tonight.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. I thought for some reason when you told me you were going to do them today, I thought you were going to do them on the show. But then I remembered you don't like getting too inebriated.
I gotta
before you have to drive. Yes, we know you have to drive up to your fucking mountain
it's
keep.
more fun when you do that.
I hope he fucking flips his truck on the way home. Gets pulled over and arrested for having a bunch of mushrooms on him.
I don't have mushrooms on me.
Yeah, you do. If the police are listening right now, Adam's got mushrooms on him. He's driving a 300-year-old truck. You can spot him a mile away.
Why would I drive around with mushrooms on me?
Because you're a fucking badass, dude. Adam's
Going down to Mexico.
Yeah. Make it to the border of Mexico.
So I rhyme.
Don't talk with your mouth open. That's so unbecoming.
Mouthful.
How are you eating those French fries too?
Thank you.
I want to say something. I don't like the chicken store's French fries. They've got bullshit French fries.
They're not great.
It's the shitty ones that you used to get at school. They're like the crinkle fries. They're just too fat, so they get too soggy too quickly.
Yeah, they're soggy for sure.
Yeah, it's
the
garbage
sauce is
fries.
all right, so I dip in them. Yeah.
The sauce kicks ass, but other than that, man, they're fucking up. It's just a carb-heavy meal. Oh yeah, then the fat guy. There's a fat guy at the chicken store today with no mask on. And he worked at the chicken store.
He had a chicken store hat.
He had a chicken store hat on, and he was just almost laying in a booth with his legs spread open, and he's just had both of his arms wide apart like that, no mask on, and he was just staring people down.
It was weird, dude.
Adam leaned in and he was like, "Yo, that guy's looking for a problem."
It's weird, dude.
It was very weird to see. It was off-putting because you like obviously, Adam and I I don't think we're necessarily in the age range or the physical health range where like we're at risk if we were to get COVID or something like that. Not saying I want it or anything, because I mean,
You already gave it to me.
Well, that's true. I did it intentionally so you wouldn't bother my sister.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, it bothers me because I know people are doing it to try to get a rise out of someone. So immediately in my head, I'm like, I want this person dead.
Yeah.
In my head, immediately, I'm like, I just wish, we're in Colorado. What happened to all the shooters?
He's looking to start a fight, dude.
And that's exactly what it is. This guy is fucking flessing in the chicken store, flessing for a fight. He's out here looking for a fight actively, and that's what pisses me off. I could give a fuck about the mask thing. The only reason I hate it at work is because I'm the one that has to enforce it, and I don't think it should have to be my job. I'm not the one that mandated it. But I also understand that, like, each municipality can't assign a police officer or somebody to, enforce these mask mandates in every business.
Well, dude, he was like really sprawled out.
He was, yeah, exactly. He was like melting into the booth, but he was giving everybody this Chuck Norris gaze.
Yeah. Like, say something.
Straights, too.
I mean,
fucking terrible.
So, I mean, anyone could probably fuck him up, too.
Oh, easily. Are you kidding me?
In the best physical shape, so yeah.
That's the thing that bothers me about guys that come in with the liquor store or with the no mask at the liquor store. Most of them are just these, I know I've bitched about this 100 times, but they're mostly just these kind of heavy set, squatty white guys. And they're always bitching about the Constitution and their rights and stuff. Or if I have the news on, God forbid I put the news on anymore, because everyone's got to give me their fucking opinion on what's happening in the world. And it's like, dude, do you not, have you, like, it's beyond me. I learned this in my early 20s. It's beyond me that people get into their 50s and 60s and 70s and think anyone gives a shit about what you have to say. I don't think anyone cares about what anyone has to say genuinely.
I sure don't.
Unless it's something that we're actually interested in, like simping for e-girls or something like that. I don't care what you think. Even with my friends, like there's so many times where Adam and I will be in the middle of a conversation. One of us will bring something up that the other one's not interested in, and we'll be like, shut the fuck up, I don't care about that. We'll just simply say, I don't care about that, and we'll move on. It's not like we hate each other. There's no love lost. And we're extremely rude to one another, but it's because we're realists.
Uh-oh.
We're starting the realist
party. Are you
party.
announcing it now?
Yeah.
Oh
So,
my God.
2024. Adam and I are running for president and vice president, and we're running with the realist party. So pessimist, Yeah, if you're a pessimist, if you're a skeptic, if you're a realist, and you hate the planet and everyone on it, get on board. Because we're fucking running for president. We're probably going to win.
And if you love the planet and all the opposite of what Rick said, just do the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. No matter what, vote for us. Let's see. I think that's all I've got for this evening. I think we could start making our egress because now it's Siggy time.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Rabbi, you playing video games later?
I might. I don't know.
Oh,
here we go.
He didn't get enough time on the show today, so.
Yeah. No, he's got a date with ketamine.
Yeah. I might try that too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if Adam's going to do mushrooms, is he going to play?
No.
Oh, you should, man. You should play it because you know I'll make you laugh. I'll make you laugh, dude. I had Adam laughing a little bit last night.
Yeah. I'll play if Adam does mushrooms.
All right. All right, sounds good.
Well, I'm going to do mushrooms. That was a bad deal.
All right, I'm just going to do the outro. I'm doing the outro. Thank you all for joining us for another installment of the Brass Tacks Podcast. Please like the stream if you haven't. Please follow and subscribe and all that other bullshit if you haven't. Catch us live every Saturday, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. West Coast on YouTube and Podbean.
Chanel West Coast.
Share the show with a friend. Tell people about us and all that other horse shit because God knows we're getting all kinds of guff from our platforms. But if you have any suggestions for the show or anything you want to see featured, go ahead and send that over to therealbrasstacks@gmail.com. Again, I'm still gathering, music and shit like that from independent artists. If you want to send that over, go ahead too. Follow all of our social medias, Real Brass Tacks on Instagram, Brass Tacks Podcast on Facebook. Check out the links in the video description. Buy some shit, all that other good stuff. Until next week, have a good time or whatever the fuck. We'll see you next week. Goodbye, everyone.
Fuck your mother.
I like how Rabbi goes old school with it.